If you have been in crypto for even a week, you probably noticed the pattern. Most coins are like loud parties. Everyone is shouting, there are memes everywhere, and prices move fast. But XRP is different. It refuses to follow the script, and that makes people very uncomfortable. XRP is not loud. It doesn't scream for your attention or follow every new trend. In the crypto world, where hype is the fuel that keeps everyone going, being calm feels suspicious. It's like someone showing up to a crazy costume party wearing a business suit and carrying a briefcase. People don't know what to do with that. You will often hear people say XRP is dead or XRP does nothing. What they actually mean is, I am bored and XRP is not entertaining me right now. In crypto, we have been trained to expect constant drama and action, but XRP doesn't care about your entertainment. It has a job to do, and it's going to do it whether you are having fun or not. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is thinking that all cryptocurrencies should behave the same way. It's easy to think that every coin should go up or down at the same time, following the same emotional rhythm. But XRP doesn't do that, and that is why it is so confusing if you're new. Sometimes the market is having a huge party and every price is flying, while XRP just exists. It's like that one friend who stays perfectly sober while everyone else is dancing on the tables. Other times, when the market is panicking, XRP suddenly looks more stable than anyone expected. This leads to endless arguments because people hate it when an asset refuses to stay in its lane. Another reason XRP feels confusing is because it doesn't rely on hype to survive. Many crypto projects need constant attention to stay relevant. They need influencers, announcements, roadmaps, and communities shouting on social media every single day. XRP doesn't need that level of noise, and it never really has. That doesn't mean nothing is happening. It just means things happen quietly, which in crypto often gets mistaken for nothing happening at all. For beginners, this silence can be very confusing. When you don't hear any news for a while, you might start to feel nervous. You check the charts and you wonder if you missed something important, or if other investors know a secret that you don't. But usually, they are just as confused as you are. The lesson here is simple. Just because it is quiet doesn't mean nothing is happening. Don't let the lack of noise trick you into thinking the project is failing. Quick side note, if this explanation is making more sense than your Twitter timeline, feel free to like the video. It helps more than you'd expect. XRP also has a strange relationship with time. Many crypto investors think in days or weeks, but XRP seems to think in years. This difference creates disappointment because what people expect is not the same as how the coin actually moves. Expecting XRP to behave like a meme coin is like expecting a calculator to entertain you. A calculator is useful, reliable, and precise, but it is probably not going to make you laugh unless you drop it on your foot. Another thing that makes XRP hard to understand is how people talk about it. Conversations around XRP are rarely calm. People either love it or hate it, and both sides are always 100% sure they are right. For a beginner, this makes it feel like there is some big secret you're missing. In reality, most of the noise comes from people who want XRP to be something it's not. Some want daily excitement, some want to get rich tomorrow, and others want it to change the world. Meanwhile, XRP just quietly ignores all the drama. It stays focused on its boring technical job. It's like a worker who keeps typing while everyone else in the office is having a loud argument around their desk. XRP also doesn't fit neatly into the mindset that success only means the price is going up. Many beginners judge a coin purely by its movement. If the price doesn't move, they think the asset must be bad. And if the price moves fast, they think it must be good. That logic works until it suddenly doesn't, because markets are just weird like that. XRP can be boring for a very long time, and then suddenly remind everyone that being boring is not the same as being useless. It's like a quiet smoke alarm. It does absolutely nothing for years, but you're very glad it's there when things get crazy. This unpredictability drives traders crazy, but it's also why XRP never disappears, no matter how many times people say it's finished. Another reason beginners struggle with XRP is the large supply of coins. Big numbers often scare people because they think a large supply means the price can never move. This sounds logical, but it ignores the fact that not every asset is designed to be like digital gold. Some assets are built to be rare, while others are built to move. XRP is definitely built to move. If you want a tool that sends value around the world quickly, you don't design it to be scarce and hard to find. The problem is that being different feels uncomfortable in a market where most people just prefer to copy what everyone else is doing. Another thing that makes XRP difficult for beginners is that it doesn't reward constant attention. Watching the chart all day won't give you clarity. It will mostly give you stress. XRP doesn't move on your schedule, and it doesn't care how often you refresh your screen. Ironically, this is one of the reasons it survives. Assets that depend on constant excitement burn out quickly when the hype stops. XRP has learned how to be ignored without breaking. This leads to the most important part of XRP: patience. XRP demands patience in a market that usually rewards speed. This filter naturally pushes many people away, leaving behind only those who truly understand the project and those who are just too stubborn to leave. Sometimes those two groups are exactly the same. For beginners, it is important to know that not every crypto asset is meant to make you feel like a genius every day. Some assets challenge you by doing absolutely nothing for a long time, only to move when you least expect it. XRP is very good at playing that game. XRP also doesn't need a fan club to cheer for it constantly. Its success doesn't depend on viral videos or trending hashtags. If you're used to judging a coin by how much noise it makes online, XRP is going to feel very strange. For a beginner, this silence feels like you're missing a signal, but there simply isn't one. XRP teaches you a tough lesson. Silence isn't failure, and boring isn't useless. Crypto culture loves a good story, but XRP isn't a story, it's a process. And let's be honest, processes rarely go viral. This doesn't mean the price is guaranteed to go up. It just means XRP exists for business reasons, not to make you feel excited. If you want a roller coaster, you're in the wrong place. If you want to understand it, you'll have to drop your assumptions. People argue about XRP as if it personally offended them, while the coin just sits there, quietly doing its job. You don't have to like it or even believe in it, but you should judge it for what it actually is, not for the drama you expected. In crypto, misunderstanding an asset is expensive. XRP has been misunderstood for years, and that is usually when things get interesting. If this helped you see XRP a little more clearly, feel free to like the video. It helps more than you think, and it keeps this channel alive.